Hello YouTube, this is Metaljedipirate. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out the new Volbeat song called Time Will Heal. So I have really enjoyed A Monster's Hand. I really have enjoyed In the Barn of the Goat giving birth to Satan's Spawn in a Dying World of Doom. I do believe I got that right. But it's time for Time Will Heal. Now, this is one of those ones where I'm like, okay, it's the third single. This will be the last one we get probably before the album's release, which is in about probably 3 weeks' time. So I'm expecting this one to probably sound a little bit different from the other two that we had. The other one I felt was quite classic Volbeat with some new vibes. The other one was Sad Man's Tongue, sort of like 2.0, so I don't know what to expect from this one. But nonetheless, it's new Volbeat, and that makes me happy. So, video is down in the description. Also down there is that subscribe button if you're into the strange brand form of entertainment. That is myself. With all that out of the way, let's fucking crack on, shall we? If you want to help me reach a goal of 2,000 subscribers, then by the end of the year, then hit that subscribe button. But nonetheless, let's fucking crack on. Okay. See what they have in store for us.
Today I'm feeling sad. Why do I look to the sky?
Okay.
Nothing would be the same. Now my mindset tries to get by. Tomorrow's another phase, depending on the unknown. Sleep is the enemy. Accepting the good with the low.
Wow, that's kind of cool. I like that.
Accepting the good with the low. Time will heal the wounds, but the heart will always decide.
Do you know, it kind of does have sort of like, I would say like a bit more of a classic sort of Volbeat feel to it. Now, annoyingly, I can't think of what the fucking song is called, but there is a song that sounds a little bit similar to this, but this song is not quite as heavy, and I kind of like that it's got that feel to it that it's like, oh, this is like kind of classic Volbeat, but I can't remember what the song's called, and that is gonna kind of bug me a little bit, and I probably, if I can't think of it, then it won't appear here. But if I have figured it out, then it will appear here. So if I have done that, then this is a song I'm thinking of. But if you see nothing, then I couldn't think of what it was. But yeah, I like that fact. That's kind of cool. But yeah, it's definitely kind of got that sort of bit more of a lighter tone to it, which is not necessarily a bad thing, because they have done stuff that's a little bit lighter in tone, and it's still been fairly good, even though it's not overly exceptionally heavy. Yeah, this definitely hasn't got as like much of a heavier feel to it like A Monster's Hand does.
Everything is in place. Nothing seems in decline. What day is irrelevant.
Does sound good. I will say that, definitely. Oh dear, that's not good.
Accepting the good with the low. Accepting the good with the low. Time will heal the open wounds, but the heart will always decide. How the soul will be moving on, and to live on the walls left behind. Higher above the sun, the spirit seems to be fine. Time will heal the open wounds.
So it's definitely kind of caught me off guard a little bit. I will admit that I was expecting something maybe a little bit heavy, but that's not necessarily a bad thing because they've always kind of played a little bit with the way that they do stuff anyway. They have some, really heavy stuff, and then they have some a little bit more tamer stuff. And I kind of like it's a bit more of a tamer songs because it gives them a bit of variety. And if you're just listening to like one solid thing, then sometimes it can get a little bit boring. But I do like it when bands mix it up and stuff like that, but not stray too far away from what they're doing. They kind of keep it in the same sort of vein, which I like anyway. But yeah, this is definitely a little bit different, but not necessarily in a bad way. And I just cannot think of what that fucking song is called at this precise moment in time. But we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Anyway, let's crack on. About halfway to go. I'm loving the guitar work as well. Obviously they got a new member, so that means it brings a new aspect to it. And I like that solo work. Over the vocal, well, with the vocal, should I say. That's cool.
Time will heal the open wounds, but the heart will always decide how the soul will be moving on and to live with the ones left behind.
Interesting. No, I hate something. That's gotta go. I'm gonna go. Just chill. That's rather amusing. Nonetheless, I generally thought that was really good. I definitely think out of the three singles, I definitely would say it's the slightly weaker of the three. Still not a bad song, but I think if someone is relatively new to Volbeat, you show them this, then you show them a Monster's Hand. I think they'd be a bit like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. But obviously you show them the other way around, and then it's so even still it's a bit, oh, okay. I do like the fact it was not like overly fast and overly aggressive. It does actually really work. I've definitely got to listen to it again. But I generally think this is the slightly weaker of the singles. But again, not necessarily a bad thing. But this is shaping up to be a good sounding album. From each song is fairly strong in its own right. It's ever so slightly different, and I like that. And I just don't know what to expect from it, because I was going into A Monster's Hand, listening to that, I'm like, oh, okay, this is going to be quite heavy, as they've come off the As in Hell stuff, and then they've released In the Barn of the Goat, etc, etc, etc. I'm like, okay, they've kept the Johnny Cash stuff, and then this, they've kind of got a bit more, it's got definitely a bit more of sort of like a toned down feel to it. and I don't know where they're going to take from here. It's definitely one to check out, I think. So, but I am planning on doing a review for the album, and a little while after doing a album ranked video, which I think is going to be harder than I think, because I really do enjoy the Volbeat album. So that one's going to be fun, but that one's going to be hard. So I hope you guys will enjoy those videos when they come out. Please check out some content that's here up on screen now. And consider hitting that subscribe button. And after all that, thank you very much for watching. See y'all soon. Bye bye.